Hello, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy God by 2009, and I got another good topic for y'all. I got a couple of good topics for y'all today, and this one's going to be called crossing the harsh boundaries of life. And I think this one is going to be a real good one because this is kind of out of my ordinary topics, but it's more serious. And I thank everybody for coming in and whoever able to catch the video. I know everybody's having a busy weekend, so I know everybody will catch up to the video when they see it. But I thank everybody for coming in and check my videos as always, and I hope everybody had a wonderful and safe weekend. I'm gonna try to knock out a couple of videos for y'all today, so I appreciate it. Please make sure you like as you enter the chat room and let me give me a chance to set everything up. Surprisingly, I got a lot of good topics this weekend, so y'all just stay tuned. Depends on what's the reception for this video and how much y'all enjoy this one. I'll do some more for y'all because I do this for y'all, so I appreciate all the love. Y'all just stay tuned. Depends on how. Give me a second. I'm gonna set everything up. I enjoy doing this one. I still haven't forgot the compatibility videos for y'all. I'm gonna try to do one today about the fire signs, about how the challenges of dating a fire sign and trying to be friends with fire signs and how the pros and cons, what's good and what's bad for the younger audience that don't understand what pros and cons mean. It means what's good and what's bad about dating a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. What's good about dating them? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you from a Scorpio's perspective, so y'all stay tuned for that too. Y'all give me a second. Aries. What's good about dating? Hey, that Saggy Tick. Hey, Anna. Hey, Deborah. Hello, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all like as y'all into the chat room, but I'm gonna jump right into this one because I really was passionate about writing this one. I done wrote up a couple of videos for this week, so y'all just stay tuned. I'm gonna keep it coming for y'all. One thing you got to understand about the Scorpio is even though a lot of people say that they're so selfish or they can be so mean and so stern at times, a lot of times it's not because of a certain feeling or a certain grudge or certain malice towards humanity and people or the women that we're dating or the people that we take relationships with. Is that a lot of times Scorpio, we get so focused because we're very what they call a fixed sign. So a fixed sign is like a sign that's very focused in on what they're doing. They don't really change. They stubbornly stick to what they're doing. They don't really change for anybody. They're very fixed and focused on what they're doing. Just like a Leo. Leos are fixed sign also. A lot of times, Scorpio, we're very fixated on what we're doing, on what we're trying to accomplish. And a lot of times, that's why you see the Scorpio as being detached or being fixated or being unfocused on a relationship. And a lot of times, it's not what you think it is. It's not that it's necessarily another person, another female, or something else that they rather be doing. A lot of times, we are focused on the big picture. What I mean by the big picture is our final goal, our final destination. The Scorpio, we're always looking for the next level, the next step. It's kind of like what a Sagittarius is, like how the Sagittarius, throw their arrow and chase it. It's kind of like that, but it's different. We don't throw an arrow. We aim for a particular destination, but we don't change. Like a Sagittarius would change their destination of where they're trying to aim for. Like a Scorpio, we'll shoot. Even we don't have no arrow, but we'll shoot our stinger towards what we want to do. But we're not going to switch from that. We'll stay fixated on that goal, whether it's trying to get that position in life as far as prestigious jobs or organizations and building something of that nature. But a lot of times it's an ultimate goal that every Scorpio I don't care what they are, who they are. Every Scorpio has a final destination that they're trying to reach in life, whether they make it vocal or whether they just keep it to themselves. Because a lot of times, Scorpios, we keep it to ourselves, and I'm gonna jump right into this one. No, hold on. Hey, Sapphire. Hey, Miss Likeable. Hey, what's going on, Miss Likeable? Hey, Mary Seaman. Y'all make sure y'all like. You look like you want to kick some ass. Nah, I'm chilling. I'm really relaxed. I'm very relaxed. Look like you want to kick some ass. No, I ain't trying to kick no ass. I'm gonna write something into this with y'all. I'm gonna type something in the chat room right quick. Y'all give me a second. And the crazy thing about Scorpio is the more angrier we get, the more harsh the times are. It seems like the more focused, the more passionate we are, the more serious we are about that that certain goal or certain task that we are chasing. It's like a lot of Scorpios. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of Scorpios. It's not until we get the fire under our ass, so to say, or get into a controversial situation, or the pressures and obstacles of life hit us, is when you see the best come out of Scorpio. Is when it's crunch time, when it's the last quarter of the game. That's when you will see the best out of your Scorpio. If everything is going calm and smooth, he'll still put the same passion into it. But when things start getting serious and it's not that much time left, the Scorpio will bring the best out of ourselves. That's how we are. Let me see. I'm getting everything set up, y'all. Yeah, I got a lot of good topics for y'all today, man. I appreciate y'all coming through and showing love. One thing you got to understand about Scorpio man is the Scorpio man, he's going to stay silent about his biggest dreams, his biggest aspirations. You know, he's really, he's not going to really make it vocal to you. He's really going to be silent about it. He's not going to really make himself vocal. It's because a lot of times, Scorpio, we realize that people are, haters, people are dream killers. And we realize in order to protect this dream, or protect this goal, or protect this destination that we're trying to reach, we have to protect it just like we protecting our own baby or our own child. We have to protect these things because we realize that Scorpio realized that people are dream killers, people are haters, people are naysayers. They always have their 2 cents to put in it. If they don't have the same passion or the same goals or the same strengths as you, that people will easily become jealous. People will throw stones at you. People will try to do anything to block you from reaching your highest potential. And so for that, the Scorpio will keep stuff to themselves. They will keep their goals, their dreams, their aspirations to themselves. And don't get it misconstrued. A lot of Scorpios will keep stuff so silent. You would think like, wow, is he really like, focus on something? He looks so laid back and detached. Do he even care about anything? Yes, we do care about a lot of stuff, but a lot of you won't tell by looking at our face. It's just like the passion it's like under. It's just like they say that still waters run deep. It's like that passion is beneath what you can see, what can be seen with the naked eye, and it's like our passion burns. It's just like just why I say the volcano. It's just like the fire in a volcano. It's deep beneath the surface. You can't really see it, you know what I'm saying, but it's there. Every Scorpio has this passion, this dream to reach, and we keep it to ourselves. And we don't really. He won't make it vocal. A lot of times you will have to dig it out of him, or he's gonna have to get to the point where he trusts you in order to reveal his dreams, reveal his aspirations, reveal his goals to you. So don't be surprised. A lot of times, if he keeps certain things to you as far as where he's trying to go in life, where he's trying to be, what he's trying to do. and said goodbye. What the hell? Let me see. I'm gonna read y'all comments. Y'all just give me a chance. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the video first. The Scorpio is always planning for the next big step in a strategic plan to conquer the goals of life. Like a lot of times I would sit, and I would just, I would sit and carefully make sure I apply to everything I did. It's not when Scorpio does something, even if it's the most extreme or the most reckless action, best believe that the Scorpio thought about this 100 times before doing it. There's nothing the Scorpio does without having, a knowledge of what we're doing. We're not those type of people that just do stuff on impulse and do stuff at the last minute. We sit and think about everything strategically because we realize, just like in the military mind, you have to be strategic. You have to step by step, and you got to make sure everything is crossed, every I's dotted and every T is crossed. So, and the Scorpio will plan step by step, every way, every decision, every road they're trying to go down. We'll plan, we'll plot, we'll sit, we'll take time, and we'll diligently make sure everything is done correctly. So a lot of times the Scorpio might seem like they're not really focused on serious parts of life, but best believe we're focused on the serious parts of life, and we do have strong goals and things that we want to accomplish. But a lot of times we're not going to make it vocal. We're not going to let people know our plan because we realize that a master plan is something that you have to keep to yourself. You have to protect it. You have to protect what the Lord has destined on our lives. Like we realize people are not going to understand it. People are going to do anything within their power to destroy an individual because we've seen it. Because what I told y'all about Scorpio is like how we at a young age we observe and we look at stuff very deeply, and we learn, and we see that we see how people reveal stuff to people, and how things become destroyed and sabotaged because you let the cat out of the bag, so to say. Certain things you got to keep to yourself. And a lot of people say the Scorpios are too secretive. No, maybe we're not too secretive. Maybe people are too talkative. Maybe people reveal too much. Even when I'm revealing stuff to y'all, I'm only giving you a peek off the chip off the iceberg. I'm not even giving y'all half of what I could be giving y'all because I realize what type of platform this is and how things are done. So I know I have to spoon feed a lot of people because I realize, just like children, a lot of people like to be entertained. A lot of people don't see the serious, deeper parts of stuff. So I have to be careful how I reveal it. So a lot of times Scorpio will be a lot more knowledgeable and a lot more wise than they seem about a whole lot of different topics, because we realize it's sometimes best to be known and best to be thought of as being a little bit less than our state. We're not going to, don't get me wrong, we're not going to decrease our step back and try to play the weak role, but we realize it's best to keep silent, keep your most strongest strengths silent, keep your biggest talent silent, keep your biggest plans silent, because if you reveal the wrong information to the wrong person, it can be detrimental and it can destroy you. So we don't reveal our dreams. We don't reveal stuff to it. We might pray on it. We might talk about it to our closest person to us. But Scorpio is not going to be the type of person that's going to tell you everything. But best believe that he's already plotted. He already have a plan A through Z. Even if it seems like he don't have any type of plans, best believe this brother has 100 different plans. It just don't seem to you that he has a plan, but he's not going to reveal that to you. Hey, Harmony. Hey, Naima. Hey, Shota. Shota Singh. Y'all got some names on y'all. Y'all got to excuse me. I appreciate it. Because one thing about me, I was always strategically planning, even when, I didn't know, what exactly, how I was going to get there. I realized as long as I bust my ass and I always had some type of plan, I'm going to get somewhere. Even if it's not exactly where I wanted to be, I will get there as long as I bust my ass, as long as I think intelligently, as long as I be strategic, as long as I have courage and bravery, anything can happen. And that's how most Scorpios are. You know, that's why a lot of times we seem crazy and we seem over compulsive, because we understand how serious and how intense and how real life is. So we throw ourselves into everything we do. And I'm gonna get to the next point because I don't want to overstep my boundaries and and miss something. Even if when the Scorpios seem like a bump on the log and have you know, and seem like they're very stagnant or very, you know, stuck in the rut and not going nowhere, you know, that this Scorpio is going to have 10 different situations going on, as far as business, as far as just like I said, as far as goals, as far as trying to be in their relationships, our friendships, or anything of that nature. We would seem like we feel like we're moving very slow, or we don't have any plans, but we have 10 different things going on. Like a lot of times, like I would be silent, and you know, a lot of my brothers and sisters be like, man, you need to do this, you know, I see you, you know, it look like you ain't moving fast enough, or you ain't doing this. I'd be like, for your information, I got this going on. I'm working on my scholarship to go here. I already got this going on. I did the paperwork. I got this, boom, boom, boom. But he'd be like, damn, why the hell you ain't tell me? Because like, why should we tell you? We're not the type of Scorpio. We're not the type of individuals that feel like we have something to prove to people. No, we're not those type of people. It's a lot of individuals that do that because they feel like they have something to prove to men, or prove to this world. No, our biggest critics is ourselves. Our biggest obstacles, our biggest whatever is ourselves. We are our biggest competitors. We compete against ourselves. We plan and do things, and we try to outdo ourselves. I'm always competing against myself. I like, okay, I did that video. It got that much views, but I can do better than that. You know what I'm saying? I can do better than that. That ain't nothing. That's small. You know what I'm saying? I always want to go to the next step, hit that next height. You know what I'm saying? The Scorpio is not the type of individual that gets satisfied with anything in life. We always trying to go to the highest height and reach that next level. So even when he seems like he's very very reserved and very distant and very detached, and seem like oh my gosh, he seemed like he's just, you know, he's just in his own world. Yes, he is. He's definitely in his own world, and best believe he got 10 different things going on. And you know, that's just how we are. We're very, very, very proactive. We're very active type of people. We're not the type to sit and wait for things to happen in life and hope things happen. Maybe, you know, maybe one day, you know, maybe it'll work. I don't know. Just you know, flimsy from here to the next. You know, not really sure of ourselves, very insecure. No, Scorpio, we know exactly where we're going to go. We know we got to do this. We got to get there. We know it's not going to be no easy win. We know we're going to have to bust our ass. We know most people are going to doubt us. We know we're going to get a whole lot of hate. We know people are going to want to, you know, tear us down before they build us up. We don't have a Scorpio is not going to be the type of individual to have unrealistic expectations. Everything, we live in the real world. Scorpios live in the real world. We don't live in no type of imaginary fairy tale land. We understand the obstacles and the hardships it takes to make it to any type of, you know, prestigious level. So we understand that, and for that we keep things and we plan. It's just like it's just like being like a Scorpio. I say a Scorpio had that same type of mentality as, you know, somebody that's, you know, trying to run their platoon and have their military, and they trying to guide the guys and the men to victory. Like a lot of times the general is not gonna make his plans vocal. He's not gonna tell all his underlings everything he's trying to do. A lot of things he keeps to himself until it's the right moment. It's like, just like what I tell y'all, like we play chess, not checkers. You know what I'm saying? We play chess, not checkers. So we do everything strategically with intelligent thought, but we do it with very vigorous passion because we know that that's what it takes to achieve anything. Um, Let me see. Scorpio man is very tough. This female too. Scorpio female and male are very tough, and we can persevere through damn near anything, through the hardest times, through the biggest challenges of life, and with ease. You know what I'm saying? We can make it seem like it's easy. We can make the most challenging, most difficult things, and the most hardest, most tragedies, and cross them with ease because we have that tough skin. We have that extremely tough barrier and that exterior about us. That's why I say a lot that the things that we are hated for is the things that are our biggest strengths, because that the things that people say that we're too tough or we're too over the top or we're too serious, a lot of times that's the same energy, that's the same passion that makes us strive towards success. Because if we didn't have that fixated, compulsive, obsessive attitude, if we wouldn't be able to get through half the tasks because they'd be too difficult. The first challenges, like a lot of people, the first challenge or the first bad thing that happens to them in life, they give up, they throw in the towel, or they believe what other people tell them. They just completely are thrown to the side, and they okay with that. They okay with being thrown to the side and blending in the background. No, the Scorpio, we're the type that we'll go through hell and back in order to persevere, in order to conquer, in order to make it to where we have to go. A Scorpio will go through hell, whether it's even at a young age, whether being homeless, being in the adoption homes, being going having family members die back to back, having losing this job, seeing people get killed. I like we see a whole lot of things. We go through a whole lot of tragedies, but we don't let it break us. We don't let it break our spirit. We realize that hard work and integrity and perseverance can get us to any level in life that we want to. So this Scorpio is not going to be the type that take your word for it. We're not going to take your doubt over it. We're not going to take what people say that are just because you said that's the boundaries that we can reach. Some people let other people tell them where they can reach or what other level they can go to. No, we don't believe in that. We understand that we go anywhere that we want to. It's about what we believe in the spirit of what we doing. Everything you do is a spirit behind everything you do. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a strong spirit in what you're doing, you're going to achieve that. But if you have a weak spirit, don't believe what you're doing, and don't see you overcoming anything, you're destined to fail. So Scorpio, when you talk about Scorpio, you're not going to be able, and it's not going to be type of individual you're going to be able to down talk, slander in order to make us stop or give up on what we're doing. No, we're going to persevere because we understand that the challenges of life. No, I ain't gonna skip that because I'm overstepping my boundaries a little bit. I don't want to tell y'all that yet. But he would do it with ease. He would make things, the Scorpio man or the woman, we would do things that will make people mouths drop. Like, wow, they really did that? Or they really achieved that? I thought they would never do that. Like, it didn't seem like they were even doing anything. Or how did they get from here to point B? And we'll do it right before your eyes, and it'll seem like we on some magician type of stuff. But no, it's nothing magical. It's nothing like that. It's all hard work, perseverance, and courage, because we're not the type to let anybody tell us a damn thing of what we can do and what we can achieve. If somebody even talk the worst, most slanderous, most ignorant thing to me, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna let it break me. I'm not even gonna let it make me angry. I'm like, okay, that's your opinion. You are adult. You're entitled to it, and you can get the hell on and move on out my face. I got other stuff. I'm moving. I'm going ahead. You're not stopping me from doing anything or achieving anything. And That's the attitude of a Scorpio. We're not letting anybody get in our way whatsoever. Once we get on the road to doing something, that's just what it is. We're not letting anybody, get in our way. We're not gonna let anybody become a blocking spirit. You know what I mean? Because people, even your closest friend can be a blocking spirit. You know what I mean? They could be the nicest, most loving, seem like the most loving person, but in all actuality, they blocking you because they always throwing, shooting insults at you. They always doubting everything you're doing. They always questioning everything you're doing. They never believe in anything you're saying. They don't. And we realize that we got to take that shit with the grain of salt. We just because you said something, or just because you believe that we can't do something, is not the gospel. You're not God. You didn't create this world. You didn't create me as an individual, and you're not gonna, get me or stop me from doing anything that I'm trying to do. And that's the attitude of Scorpio: perseverance and triumph. You know what I mean? Um, Okay, Scorpio man, us as Scorpios, a lot of times we're successful because we throw ourselves into our work, and we are and with obsessive and passionate energy. A lot of times, a lot of my, even when I was, doing stuff for other people and other companies, like they would be like, "Damn, how you threw that so fast?" Like it's just like in the same thing. We use that same energy that we use in our relationships, that we do everything in life with obsession, with obsessive passion, extreme energy. We don't give up. Like we throw ourselves into everything we have, and that's what drives us to success. Because even after people that have long written us off, gave up on us, don't believe in us, we still continue down that road. We don't steer from that. You know what I mean? And people call us obsessive because we become extreme. We put every hour, every fiber of our being, every thought process, every thought in our mind. We make sure that we get it done, we get it completed. Like a Scorpio is a type that will still continue to do something that people have gave up on 2 years ago. And the people that gave up and walked away from the project, they be like, they'll be feeling like, damn, I wish I would have stuck it out. I wish I would have, had that long, perseverance, just like the Scorpio man. But that's it's a it's a it's a characteristic that a lot of people don't have. A lot of people don't have perseverance. A lot of people don't have, endurance. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I can say about Taurus is they do have a lot of patience, and they do have a lot of strong will. They have that determination and that strong will to achieve anything they want to do, even after people have long gave up on them. That's how we are. We're going to do whatever we have to do. We'll achieve, and we do it with the most energy. Like people told me, like, you should do this, because what you're gonna what whatever you're trying to do is gonna take this much time, or you shouldn't be doing this, or that's a crazy idea, or I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think you should. I think you should do it this way. Like we don't let any of that deter us, because we realize people are gonna be opinionated. That's the way. That's the way this world is constructed. You know what I mean? We realize that, and we okay with that. You know what I mean? We can live with that. If it's something that can help us make it to the next level, it's something that can be constructive energy or criticism, we'll take it and we'll use it. You know what I mean? But if we realize it's just reckless slander, somebody just trying to, jealous, throw that jealous energy, we realize that, and that's just like that. This is what I tell you, like the phoenix rises up from the ashes. It's that same thing. Even after people have thought we were dead, it's just like that resurrection type of thing. Like we'll rise from when people thought we were long dead or written us off. Like the Scorpio is the type that will achieve and surprise everybody. You know what I mean? The Scorpio is the type that will have that energy, that passion, that endurance to achieve anything. And they will do it obsessively. So don't become angry with the Scorpio. Just realize this is how we are, because we realize we only have one life to live. Maybe we would be less passionate if we had, 9 lives like a cat or something, but this is the real world. You know what I'm saying? We only have one life, and we got to live this motherfucker. With the most agility, the most passion, the most courage. We got to make it happen. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And the Scorpio will not take anything less. We got to make it happen. That's just what it is. Um, mm, and this is basically the same thing I said before, but I'm gonna still make this point clear. The Scorpio will finish and protect whatever they're trying to achieve, whatever they're trying to do, even after family and friends have neglected or shrugged it off or written it off. Like the Scorpio will continue to do it because we realize just because you said it's not going to work, but just because you don't believe it's not going to work, just because my mom said it's not going to work, just because my uncle said it's not going to work, just because my brother says it's not going to work, they're people, they're wonderful people. We love them. They're our family, of course, but they're not God. They didn't create us. They didn't create destiny. They didn't create my exist. You know what I'm saying? This is your life. This is your ship to navigate. And a lot of people in this world let other people navigate their boat. Don't let nobody navigate your boat. And what I mean by your boat is your life, your destiny, your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, your likes, your dislikes. Don't never let nobody navigate your boat. Be the captain of your own ship. Because a lot of people co-drive. A lot of people are co-pilots to their own ships. How you gonna be a co-pilot or co-driver to your own ship? Drive your own damn ship. You know what I'm saying? You don't need nobody. A lot of people need four people driving their damn ship, and they sitting in the background, let some other people drive their damn life, steer their life, steer their decisions, steer what they're trying to do, steer what they believe in. No, the Scorpio is not the type to do that. We're gonna be stubbornly and passionately, fixated on what we're trying to do. We're not gonna let nobody steer us from that. Even when families say, fuck it, man, I ain't fucking with this guy, man. He ain't gonna achieve that. He ain't gonna do that. It ain't gonna happen. He ain't gonna, ever do anything. Scorpio, we'll prove you wrong, and we'll call your bluff, and we'll bust our ass, even after people have long given up on us. You know what I mean? Even after people have done everything they could to try to block us, the Scorpio is not gonna take no for an answer. I'm gonna read one of y'all questions right quick, then I'm gonna get back to it. You need an everlasting heart to deal with them. Good Lord. What does it mean? What does it mean for Scorpio man stops talking to you for a week, then comes back, but calls from a different number? I am Queen. Hey, I am Queen. That means that he's definitely interested to you, but he's probably had some type of agitation or irritation or something that he had to get solved. You would have to let me know more about the situation. You would have to let me know a lot more about the situation. So just hit me up on my, do you need my email address? I am Queen, because I need to know the situation before I give somebody advice. Gab V said, I'm a 19-year-old Virgo girl, and I'm interested in a Scorpio guy that is the same age. He initiated us speaking, but I feel like he closed lipped. I feel like he is closed lipped. Can you explain why? I don't know his intentions. Scorpio, a lot of times, even with the brave, passionate exterior that we have, a lot of times we are very nervous. We are very apprehensive about the people that we approach. And a lot of times they will second guess ourselves, almost like a Libra. We really have to balance things out, and it has to make sense. If it doesn't make sense to us, or it doesn't make any type of relevance, we will stay away from it. We will throw it up in the air 50 times to figure out. We have to be 100% sure. Just like I said, we have to dot every I and cross every T, even before approaching people. So he's not going to be the type that just throw himself at you. He's going to be very apprehensive at first. So it's nothing to be worried. It's nothing to be worried about. Excuse me. Sapphire Black. To be honest, I used to take his every word when I didn't understand why. I'm still stuck with my Scorpio, but I looked at my heart. Then bam, my biggest teacher was right in front of me. Yeah, you definitely understand, Sapphire. Abra Isaac, Hey, Robert Isaac. Hey, Paula Jones. I make sure I speak to everybody. You're so right on because my Scorpio man has his own tow truck business, and he is so all over the place. So when he comes home, I make it his sanctuary. I'm his loving Cancer woman. Yeah, Cancer women are very good homemakers. They're very good feminine. They have very good feminine energy. I love Virgos and Cancers. I'm gonna do a video about the Virgo. I'm gonna try to push it out this weekend. Y'all just stay tuned. It's already in the making, so y'all just stay tuned for that. Hey, Angela Morton. Thanks. I needed to know Team Scorpio. Okay. Hey, Harmony. Can you speak on matters of the heart more in videos? I excuse me. I find Scorpios tend to have close-hearted chakra, me included, when we are vulnerable. Maybe it's just me or the ones I know. No, a lot of times Scorpio will become detached, become very nonchalant about things because we realize that once you become, you give a certain amount of love or a certain amount of trust to people, you become it opens up a section of vulnerability, and it can make the Scorpio, as an individual, very uncomfortable. It can make us very distant because we don't feel comfortable with having that much passion or having that much love or trust for anybody, and we don't want to be taken advantage of. We don't want to be used or abused. So a lot of times the Scorpio will close their heart off, not to be evil or be intentionally mean or anything of that nature, but because we want to protect ourselves. It's all about self-preservation and protecting ourselves and protecting the best interest it is for us. Not saying we don't care about the other person, but we realize at the end of the day, even after that person leaves, we're going to be left with ourselves. So we must protect ourselves. We must guard ourselves, and especially when it comes to matters of the heart, when it comes to matters of the spirit, when it comes to matters of the mind, we must protect ourselves passionately, and we do whatever we have to do, whatever is necessary. So that's how that goes, Harmony. Hey, Christian. I'm a cancering woman, and a Scorpio was flirting with me, and work calls me beautiful, etc. Now his friends like me, and he knows because we all work in the same place. How would he react if he's interested? The Scorpio also looks at me a lot, and he said one day he respects me. If a Scorpio said he respect you, that means he definitely respects you because we're not the type to make unrealistic flatter, uh, um, just try to flatter. We don't do that. We don't make false flattery. We don't do that fake shit. Like if a Scorpio say anything good about you, or give you any type of compliments, best believe it's something that you should definitely take to heart and definitely take seriously because we when we give you a compliment that's enormous because we don't, even if we do like something, we won't necessarily always say something about it. So if he gets to the point where he's vocal about it, yeah, you definitely should take it seriously because he's definitely 100%, he means it. But I get it, dear. It's crazy. I learned that my biggest teacher is a Scorpio. I don't understand. I don't even understand going through dark nights of the soul right now. Gab V. Hey, Gab V. Okay, I'm gonna go hit the next point. I answered a lot of y'all questions. Um, just like I said, Scorpio, like a phoenix, like the phoenix, will make the impossible seem easy, and the most grueling tasks, and complete the most grueling tasks in half the time because the Scorpio are focused signs and we are fixed signs, and we don't give up until we try or succeed in whatever we're trying to do. Like the Scorpio will take the hardest, will do the hardest, job. We'll stay in the hardest, around the hardest people. We just like I said, we're always challenging ourselves. So we will just like the phoenix, we'll rise from the dust. We have to resurrect. We'll succeed. We take the lashes. We realize that, you know all the hardships of life, that's what creates a person. You know what I mean? And I don't want to, because I got so many points here. Y'all got to forgive me for having to stop sometimes. I got so many points. I want to make sure I get out. Um, like even like in the most hardest situations, like you can look at your Scorpio man, be like, you know, why don't you give up on that, or why don't you just let that go? Like it's not even necessary. Like just don't even let that stress you out. Like Scorpio, we understand that the person that has the most endurance and the most, just like I said, the most endurance, the most bravery, the most perseverance, that's the one that's gonna be the champion. That's gonna be the the victor, you know, in whatever we trying to achieve. Like the person that gives up at the first sign of trouble, the person that, you know, takes everything, you know, as being too hard, or take life as being too cold on them, and you know, just because of that they give up, or they withdraw from everything, or they go into like Scorpio, we'll go through the hell. The Scorpio is basically the type of person that will go through hell and back to do whatever they have to do. We're not scared of the hardships, the pain. We make sure we take that with, you know, with a smile. We make sure we complete anything we have to do, no matter how impossible or how hard it seems. The Scorpio will make sure that we complete it, even when people call us crazy. Y'all please make sure y'all like the video too. Y'all give me a second. Because a lot of y'all be watching my videos. Y'all don't even like to be fair with me. Y'all make sure y'all show me that love, man. I'm putting a lot of energy into this. Don't just watch the video and be, you know, and be what old school tell me. He said, young blood, don't be ear hustling. Show me some love, young blood. So y'all do me that same thing. Don't be ear hustling. Show me that love. Hit that like button. How hard it is to hit a like button. Y'all show me that love. You know, I like joking around, playing with y'all, but y'all show me that love. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Don't be lazy. It ain't hard to hit that like button. Even if you don't like me necessarily, show me some love. I don't mind hitting y'all, supporting y'all videos. Even some of the people I don't really necessarily, you know, like, if they saying something true, you know, show me that love. Show me that support. Thank you. I appreciate it. Shoot, I don't know. Y'all got some names on y'all. I'm gonna call you Sing because your last name on Sing looks like Sing. And a fashion illustrator. In my opinion, Christian. Oh, she's answering somebody else. Okay. Even if given an unfair start in life, whether it's, you know, financial poverty, financial, social inequalities, financial inequalities in life, as far as the Scorpio, we they still won't give up. Like the individual Scorpio man or Scorpio woman won't give up. Like even if we're given the harsh, you know, start in life, you know, because we realized that if we persevered, you know, we will benefit from our hard work. You know, we will reap what we sowed. You know, so we realized even if we going through hell and back, we know we can make it. You know what I'm saying? Even if we grow up poor, whether the Scorpio grows up poor or grows up in a, you know, in a say the Scorpio grows up in a town where they don't like, you know, people that wear glasses, you know what I'm saying? And we wore glasses and we had big glasses. Like Scorpio won't let that stop us from achieving anything, because we realize if we can make it through that, we can make it through anything, whether it's growing up in a violent city, growing up around poverty and harsh circumstances, and you know, and injustice, and or whether it's racial injustice. Like whatever start a Scorpio is given in life, they will prove beyond measures that we can make the possible. We can make the impossible possible happen. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that people don't believe in because of where we come from or because of what we've been through. We will prove them wrong because we understand that, you know, the person that, you know, what they would say that I know they say the slow and steady wins the race, but I say the most passionate and the bravest wins the race. You know, the most passionate and the most bravest wins the race. You know what I'm saying? That's how Scorpio is. Like we like no matter what hardships or how much we were, you know, whether we were being it could be anything, whether it's abusive, growing up in an abusive household, growing up, you know, with this and growing up experiencing that. Like the Scorpio, we will prove beyond every possibility. You know, we will not let people, you know, doubt on us. I let people, you know, prove that they're right. You know, because we would do everything. We would go through everything. We would take our hits across the chin, so to say. When Scorpio is not going to be the type of individual that's going to give up at all, ever. He's not going to give up because we realize, you know, you can reach the top, you know, and achieve everything you want to do if as long as you can persevere, as long as you can think intelligently and think strategically and bust your ass. A Scorpio individual we will take the chances that most people won't dare to take in order to achieve the highest height in life or achieve the highest height in whatever. Like the Scorpio, we he will be that person that will do that task that you be like, wow, I could never do that, or wow, I could never, you know, go through that many hours, or wow, I could never put out that many, you know, videos, or I could never do this and do that. Because Scorpio, everything a person says that's impossible, we will go our way to prove to you that that's wrong. Because there's nothing that's impossible. Only thing that's impossible is what you say that's not possible. You know what I mean? You can psych yourself up. You can psych yourself out as an individual, and we're not the type that's going to let anybody psych us out. We don't even let ourselves psych us out. So we're the type of person that will take those dangerous chances, that will, you know, break our backs, that will put that extra energy in, that will go all the way in order to achieve whatever we're trying to achieve, because we know whatever we want to do, we can make it happen. All we have to do is, you know, take chances. Because even the single prince said the only people in life that ever achieve anything and ever make things happen are the people who dare to take chances, are the people who dare to be different. And that's what defines a Scorpio, because that's what we're all about. We dare to be different. We dare to take chances that people are afraid of, that people are uncomfortable with, because they want to be liked by their friends, because they want to fit into certain social groups, because they want to blend in with the crowd. You know, and that's not what Scorpio is all about. We will go against the grain. We will go against the crowd, even with the hatred and the resistance. We don't care about that, because we realize even if they hate us, our down talkers now, we will be respected once we conquer and achieve whatever we're trying to do and prove them wrong and prove that they're full of shit. They will give us our respect and kudos that we deserve because we earned it, not because we forced it or had to piggyback off of anybody's shoulders. We know exactly where we're trying to go, and we know what we have to do to get there. And Scorpio, like as an individual, a lot of say like Scorpios like doing stuff the hard way. A lot of times, you as dating a Scorpio man might see like, wow, he's doing stuff the hard way, or wow, I can't figure out why he's always doing the most difficult stuff, and why he don't just give in, why does my Scorpio, you know, whether it's a he or she, why does my Scorpio beat a dead horse? Because us as Scorpios, we prefer the challenges in life, because we know that life is a big book and we can all take a page out of it. You know what I mean? We can all get a page out of it. You know, the challenges of life is like a big book that we can all learn from. You know what I'm saying? And it builds strength and character. And I'm gonna say that again: the person that goes through the challenges and hardship of life, you know, they it builds the character. They it builds their strength. It builds their courage. It builds character. Like the kid that's always had, you know, a silver spoon up their behinds, they're not going to be as humble. They're not going to be as enduring. They're not going to have the perseverance. They're not going to have the strength. They're not going to have that courage. They're not going to have that strong will because they're not going to believe in themselves. They haven't went through those hurdles. They haven't went through those hard times. They haven't went through those hell holes. They haven't had to walk through the hell hole. They haven't went through the hatred. They haven't went through the malice. A lot of people don't go through hard times until a lot of them don't go through hard times until they're adults. A lot of people don't see hard, difficult times until they're adult, until they're grown and married. They don't really experience tragedies. A lot of people don't experience their first tragedy until they're adults. Like us as Scorpios, we experience that stuff as children, as adolescents. We realize that life is real and that even though I'm going through all this hell, even though I'm going through all these hard times, it's building me. It's tearing me down, just like the phoenix. It's tearing me down and it's building me up and it's creating me and molding me into a stronger individual, into a stronger man, into a better person, into a better man. So we realize that it's all about character. It's all about, you know, individuals, you know, doing everything and going through and enduring. You got to have endurance to achieve anything in life. And the Scorpio is one that always going to have that endurance. We're never going to give up. Y'all give me a second. Okay. And the Scorpio, and now I'm gonna tell y'all this, and this is another good one that a lot of people don't understand. The Scorpios behavior, character traits, and personality is sculpted by the hardships, by experiences, by the tragedies of our life, you know, of the things that we have gone through in our life. Like that's what's going to create the personality. If your Scorpio has a certain personality trait or a certain thing they like, or don't like, or certain things they, you know, personality traits they have, it's going to always be because of the hardships, like and the things that we went through. It sculpted us, just like building a statue, just like when you make something out of clay. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It molds us, it creates us. Like most people try to avoid hard times, most people try to avoid hardships, most people try to take the shortcut. Like we realize that by us taking that long road, us taking that narrow road, it's hard and it's difficult, but it makes us the best person that we can possibly be. It creates character, it creates strength, it creates, you know, a man. You know what I'm saying? A man and lady we are all the experiences and the difficult times that we experience. That's who we are. We are all results of our experiences in life. Everything we've been taught, everything we haven't been taught, everything we've done, everything we haven't done. That's who makes us as a individual. So we don't blame anybody or play the blame game or throw any pity parties for ourselves, because we realize it's only going to make us that much stronger. It's just like, you know, making your football player do those 20 extra push-ups. It's harder, and he had to do more work than the rest of the football team, but his abs and his six-pack going to be that much. He going to have more of a six-pack definition because he put that extra work in. He put that extra endurance in. He put that extra rolling time in, you know, in order to achieve what he's trying to do. So understand this. With me saying that, understand this. So the less the Scorpio that you're with, the less experiences of life, the less obstacles that your Scorpio has went through will determine the individual that your Scorpio is. And I'm going to say that again. The experiences of life and the obstacles that your Scorpio has endured will all determine what type of personality your Scorpio has. If your Scorpio is weak and low level and jealous and petty and funny acting. It's because they haven't went through any real challenges in life. They haven't went through any difficulties in life. They haven't really been humbled, so to say. They haven't been humbled by this game we call life. They haven't been humbled yet. They haven't really went through anything. They never did shit with their life. They haven't worked their ass off. They haven't been rejected by people. They still think everybody's their friend. They still think life is some big ass joke. They don't take anything seriously. It's because they haven't been through anything seriously. They haven't had any reason to take life seriously. They haven't had any reason to step it up. They haven't had any reason to, wake up and humble themselves and realize the real, the truth of life and, the reality of life. You know what I'm saying? So whatever experiences you go through, if you have a Scorpio that's very wise and very mature and very strong and very masculine, it's because the experiences, it's the hardship, it's the things that we went through. That's what's going to create your Scorpio. If you're dating a lizard, it's because he didn't go through shit in life. He was spoiled. He didn't do shit. He didn't have to go through shit. He didn't have to be breaking down and build back up. He hasn't even gone through none. He hasn't gone through anything to be sculpted. He's just like a big piece of clay that's haven't been touched. He's just a lump of clay. He's just a lump of clay. He's not sculpted. He doesn't have any definition. He's a potato. He's not really doing shit. You know what I mean? Because he hasn't been through shit. He hasn't had any reason to step it up and be a man or be the individual that you think he should be, because he hasn't been challenged. His parents didn't challenge him. He didn't have to go through any challenges in life. He hasn't been through any hardships in life. So that's what it's all about. And that's what determines how he's going to act. And that's how you're going to determine your Scorpios. So understand this: when you talk about a Scorpio is the type of person that will cross every boundary in life, all the hardships, and go through everything we have to do. Not because we want everything to be hard, because we look at everything in black and white, and that we're trying to be too stern and too over serious and things of that nature. Is because we realize that it's going to sculpt us. It's going to make a man out of us. It's going to, if I can make it through this fire, then I can make it through anything. You know what I'm saying? It's all about challenges. It's all about endurance. It's all about perseverance. Hey, Talia, I'm glad you came in. Make sure you like the video. I appreciate it. I know everybody's busy this weekend, and but I'm still happy for the people that I have, in the chat room. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Everybody in the chat room. Please like. Don't forget to like, share my videos. Please make sure you comment after I finish the video. I really appreciate the comments. I got a lot of topics I want to do, and I'm gonna let y'all choose, and y'all let me know in the when y'all comment on my video, y'all let me know which one y'all want me to do. I can do the video called "Deeper Than What You Imagine." A real Scorpio man, deeper than what you imagine. No fear, no man. Scorpio man fears no man. Here's why. The Virgo lady of class and correction. And these are my titles. So if you understand what I'm talking about, these are just titles and videos that I want to do. So y'all let me know after the video is over. Y'all let me know which one y'all want me to do. Virgo lady of class and correction. That's 1. 2, deeper than what you can imagine about a Scorpio man. Scorpio man. Number 3, Scorpio man fears no man. And here's the reasons why. I got so many videos. And another one, misfits by nature. Scorpios are misfits by nature. I can do that video. I can do your cares versus Scorpio cares. The difference. Your cares versus a Scorpio cares. The difference. So y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. I got so much stuff for y'all. Hey, Abra Isaac. I feel like my friend is my soulmate. Could be oh yeah, you right. You right. Definitely. We don't fear no man. Like that's the Scorpio is all about. So y'all let me know what y'all trying to do. So I love y'all. Y'all please subscribe, please like my videos, share my videos, please comment. Um and please hang in there with me. I got so much stuff coming for y'all. I gotta drink some water because I feel like I got the hiccups coming on. It's been trying to kill me the whole video. I apologize about that. But I love y'all so much. You know what I mean? I love y'all so much. Just everybody. I love everybody from whether you are wealthy or whether you come from the slums or whether you overseas or in the States or black, white, whatever. As long as you a real honest spirit with the heart in your chest that beats, you are as long as you live in reality and the truth, you know what I'm saying, you a friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? We all trying to better ourselves and become better. And that's what the God Body 2009 channel is all about. I love y'all. Please continue to support. What I mean? In my country, we say when we have hiccups, someone is missing you. Okay. I never heard about that one. That's pretty unique. But I love y'all, all the ladies, all the females and beautiful sisters, I love y'all, all my dogs and homeboys out there that's gonna watch whatever, slap, 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 pound, pound. Cause we don't do that funny stuff over here. But I love y'all. With all jokes aside, I love y'all so much. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the love. It means so much to me, and I never take it for granted. But so y'all let me know what topic y'all want me to do. Y'all let me know how y'all want me to come through on that particular video because I got so much stuff I want to do for y'all, but y'all let me know. What y'all think about it. If y'all liked it, please share. Please show me that unconditional love. And I thank y'all. I love y'all. And y'all be easy. Y'all be safe. Don't drink and drive. Call an Uber. Don't get no fights. If you see somebody trying to be ignorant or trying to try you or bring the worst out of you, walk away from it. Walk away from it. It's not worth it. It's not worth putting your life in jeopardy over somebody's ignorant attitudes or somebody's ignorant actions. Let them destroy themselves because that's all they're doing. They're not getting away with anything. Don't let nobody ignorance or somebody's malice behavior destroy your life. So before you do anything that's going to destroy your life or fuck up your situation or your family, walk away from it. Cut them off. Cut them off and leave them be. Leave them where they are. Let them ride away by themselves. Don't entertain it. Don't give it any energy. Keep your energy to yourself. Reserve your energy. Be easy. Be blessed. Be intelligent. Put God first and be strong. Peace out.